If I received this kind of customer service, if I received this kind of packaging, yeah, and if I was paying these prices for these particular pieces, I would not be happy whatsoever. Hi gang, so in this video I wanted to talk about jewelry brands on Instagram. So if you're an aspiring influencer, you probably would have had a few jewelry brands kind of reach out to you and ask you to become one of their ambassadors. So there were quite a few brands that reached out to me, and the one that I decided to experiment with just to see what the experience would be like was Crescent Treasures. So I went into this fully understanding that their marketing tactic is to reach out to very, very small creators, very small influencers, send them some products for free, and then trying to get the influencer to promote the said products. So it is fashion jewelry. It's not solid gold jewelry or something like that, or sterling silver. To be perfectly frank, I personally don't purchase jewelry. I have a lot of fashion jewelry that has been passed down from my mom and from some female relatives, and I like that kind of retro look. I did buy, you know, rings and bracelets and necklaces, small things like that when I was younger, but they were very cheap. I would find them in kind of bargain sales for $1 for each piece. As long as it looked pretty and it was relatively affordable, I would be very happy to have that. I've never really had this desire to own anything that's solid gold or sterling, something like that. So take what I say with a grain of salt, okay? Here's what happened. So Crescent Treasures reached out to me and said, we'll let you pick out 4 pieces of jewelry completely free of your choice, and all you have to do is pay a shipping fee and get it sent to you. I went on their website and I had a look around at the pieces that they had, and I thought the website looked quite professional. There didn't seem to be a whole lot of errors or just like glitches on the website, which I had kind of seen on some other jewelry brand websites. There wasn't any obligation to promote the product, but they encouraged me to tag them when I got the jewelry, you know, take a picture and tag them in my posts. And then they said once I've done that, they would give me a affiliate code, and I'm quite sure most of you already know what affiliate codes are. The affiliate code would allow the person that uses the code to get a significant discount off the product they're buying, and depending on the arrangement, the influencer whose name is attached to that code receives some form of commission from the sale of the product. So essentially you're kind of a salesperson, but in a very kind of arbitrary way, because you're not aggressively going up to people saying buy this thing. So I said, okay, yeah, that's fine. And I was gonna wait and see if I actually liked the products. And if I really, really liked the products and thought it was very good quality, etc., then perhaps I would post it, tag them, and do the whole affiliate code thing. So I did pick out 4 pieces. I'll put a little screenshot showing you the pieces that I picked. And I was given a specific code that gave me 100% off the items themselves. And then the shipping cost were 36 euros to ship it from China to Germany. So here's the thing. The Crescent Treasures website says that shipping is free. So I assumed that perhaps it was because I was given this special code. They just charged me a shipping cost to kind of make up for it, I guess. That if a layperson, you know, stumbled upon the site, bought these items for full price, they would not be charged shipping because on the site it says free worldwide shipping. But I did check this out recently after I received the products and I wanted to do this video. I wanted to, you know, have some accurate information, and I tried to enter my address. I tried to enter a fictional address as well in different parts of the world, and it turns out none of the shipping is actually free. So the website is essentially giving false information. Another thing I wanted to mention is that Crescent Treasures says that they are based in the UK. They have some sort of UK address. And yeah, everything is marketed as being from the UK. However, the items that got shipped to me was not shipped from the UK. It was shipped from China, which I thought was quite odd because I thought they would be shipping it from the UK, and that would make a lot more sense if I decided to partner with them in some way, because I live in Germany, and the people that watch my videos or follow me on Instagram, they're most probably from the EU. I don't think I have much audience in China. So I received the package and yeah, it was underwhelming to say the least. So I received the package in this little box. As you can see, this is quite a small box. Not very sturdy, but okay. I don't know if this is the box you would get if you paid full price for the items. I hope not. I thought maybe they shipped it in very low cost, kind of shoddy packaging because I was getting the items for free. And each piece of jewelry came in this little plastic Ziploc bag. Okay. And it was also put into this kind of very thin cloth bag. It's just a very generic kind of cloth bag. No branding or anything on it. Just very basic, bare bones. So like I said, I selected 4 items from the website, and they got 3 of my items correct. One of the items was not correct, and instead of a necklace, which I selected, they sent me a pair of earrings. And these are for pierced ears, which I don't have, so I can't actually use it. Maybe Sam might like this. Sam, do you want this? If you do, I can give it to you when we actually meet in person. That would be lovely. This gives us a reason to meet, right? Yeah, okay. So the other 3 items I got, let me just show them to you. This is a choker, which I think personally looks very nice. I like it. I really do like it. I think it's pretty. Okay, so that's the choker on. I think it's quite pretty. I think it does look a little bit odd with this outfit. I think maybe I just have to have a different outfit on to have this looking like it matches everything. The necklace that I ordered, which I didn't get in the package, was a longer necklace, which I think would suit me quite nicely. And I would assume that it would, look quite similar to this because they say that they're using the same materials. So yeah. The second item that I got was this bracelet, which I also really like. Actually, I think this is my favorite piece from the whole bundle that I got. Okay, so there it is on my hand. I think it's very pretty. I really like it. It does feel nice. I don't have a problem with it. It doesn't feel cheap, in my opinion anyway. Yeah, it feels of quality. It feels nice, and I like it. It's fine. The one item that I thought was a bit disappointing based on the price is this ring, because okay, conceptually it does look kind of fun and groovy. But if you look at the ring in close up, there is a very distinct join here, somewhere around this area. If you can see that there are 2 distinct joins, which kind of cheapen the whole feel of the product. I mean, it is pretty. I can wear it. There's nothing essentially wrong with it, but that join just doesn't make it seem as like it's worth how much was it? 58 euros. That was the listed price on their website. Even with the code that they would offer, which is 30% off any order, it would cost 40 euros. And in that vein, I don't think something like this is worth 40 euros. I just don't think it is. So, especially if, everything comes in this kind of dingy packaging. it doesn't feel luxe. So it does have this indentation on each of the pieces, choker as well as the bracelet that says stainless steel. So based on the website, they claimed that this is made of stainless steel and gold plated. I have no idea of how I could verify if this is what it says it is. So I did post a video on Instagram and some pictures of these pieces, just to get some feedback from people. I didn't tag the company because I wasn't trying to promote the company. I just wanted to get people's feedback on what they thought of the quality just based on looking at it. How much would you pay for something like this? I did get, some mixed responses. One person said they would pay 30 to 40 pounds for maybe the bigger pieces like the necklace and things like that. That's a little bit lower than what the price on the website quotes it as. Then again, with the 30% discount, that would be around the same pricing. Another person said that they would pay $45 to $65 for the entire set of these 3 pieces, which would be a lot less than what the prices on the website would charge for it. Another friend said the price that I actually paid for it, because I told her about this whole situation and what I was doing, that I paid 36 euros in shipping cost. And essentially she said that would be the price that she would pay for it. So yeah, okay. Another person that commented previously worked in a jewelry shop, and it was fashion jewelry. So she mentioned that if it's stainless steel and gold plated, I'd say 100 USD to 200. I think she was talking about the necklace, the choker, or assuming that the necklace was a bit longer. She said, that would be the price that she would estimate it as. And she said, at my old job, we had stainless steel 24 karat gold plated earrings for $50. The Crescent Treasures website says it's gold plated, but it doesn't specify the specific carat amount because there are various concentrations of gold. So there's 9 karat gold, there's 14 karat gold, I think there's also 10 karat gold. And then there's 18 karat gold, and 24 karat gold is the highest concentration of gold that you would have. And that would also be the most expensive. Based on what she said, I'm assuming that her estimations would be kind of in line with what Crescent Treasures are charging. And for some extra reference, I decided to visit the Pandora website because, as far as I understand, they also do have, a lot of fashion jewelry which are priced quite high. I just wanted to compare it to, the ring and the necklaces and stuff like that. I see that they've listed it as 14 karat gold plated unique metal blend. When they say unique metal blend, that just means that the base is a metal alloy, which is pretty standard for, I guess, a lot of fashion jewelry. To make a ring in actual gold with a complete gold composition, that would cost a significantly larger amount of money. So yeah, and they're pricing it at about 55 US dollars for one ring, which is 14 karat rose gold plated. This particular ring from Crescent Treasures is just a little bit higher priced than this one. Then again, with the discount, it would kind of add up to about the same price. So I think Crescent Treasures is trying to market themselves as being kind of worthy of Pandora prices in terms of the jewelry with the same type of composition, basically. I did see quite a few comments on Pandora's website for one particular rose gold plated ring that said that the gold hue to the ring faded very, very, very quickly. And that is true for a lot of gold plated jewelry. If you actually wear this on a daily basis, if you come into contact with perfumes, alcohol, cleansers, you wash your hands, your natural oils and everything, it will react with the gold plating, and eventually that will disintegrate and just be gone. So you will be left with the silver base. At least for these pieces, they're going to be stainless steel. I also did look up another website because I have seen this particular brand in stores Lovisa. So they don't have many gold-plated items, but there is one gold-plated sterling silver Daisy B open ring. And this is priced at essentially 24 US dollars. That seems to be a lot less expensive than the stuff on Pandora and also Crescent Treasures. And also the fact that it is sterling silver and gold plated, you know, it doesn't say the amount of gold. It doesn't say 14 karat gold, 18 karat gold, etc. But it does say it's sterling silver and it's gold plated. That seems to be a lot less expensive than the rings on Pandora's website that are similarly gold plated but not on a sterling silver base, just a metal alloy. So I don't know. I guess it's really up to the consumer, like how much they are willing to pay for something like this, fashion jewelry like this. So overall, do I think I got my money's worth? With that code and paying the 36 euros in shipping, yeah, I like the pieces that I got. Honestly, if I saw this in a store, and I said, you know, I want to get these, maybe I would pay, I mean, I might pay 35 euros for the choker and maybe 25 euros for the bracelet. That's realistically how much I probably would pay based on my extremely poor understanding of fashion jewelry in general and how it feels in the hand, how it looks in the light, and understanding that the actual gold will fade over time. That is the amount that I would actually pay for it. For this ring, I don't think I would get it, especially because of the join here. Wearing it, it doesn't feel heavy or anything. It feels very light, and in that sense, it also feels a little bit cheap, if that makes sense. Also with rings, you know, these are the fastest to tarnish because of the amount of times that you take it on and pull it off. Fiddle with it with your hands and things like that. Another thing I wanted to mention is I was talking to Ronnie. She said that, you know, most of these websites, they usually get their pieces from Wish or AliExpress, and they essentially mark up the prices to an exorbitant amount. And in that vein, she finds that that's a bit distasteful. So that was her perspective on it. So I decided to do a screenshot and look to see if I could find, you know, this particular piece just by a reverse Google image search. I did see the same image kind of pop up in the cache for some AliExpress websites, but when I clicked on the link, that this particular ring was not showing. It was some other thing. So I really don't know what's going on there. Maybe it was from a while back and just Google retained that image. Another thing I noticed was that there was another website that had the exact same ring. This time they priced it a bit higher than Crescent Treasures. It was called Freya Treasures. So there's a lot of treasures going on. I think essentially these brands are kind of, you know, run by the same people. They have very similar aesthetics. They have similar kind of pictures posted on their website. You know, girls that look like they're on vacation and happy and smiling. You know, typical kind of aspirational imagery. And they also price their products similarly. Like I said, this bracelet is my favorite piece. I think it looks very nice and delicate. And it's very, yeah, pretty. It's very pretty. But I wouldn't pay that amount for this piece. If I were to buy this from their website as just a layperson, no code or anything, I would also have to pay that extra 36 euros in shipping, which jacks the price up even higher. And I just really don't think it's worth that amount. That would be probably 80 to 90 euros for this. And what bugged me was that the website claims that it's free worldwide shipping, but then you get to checkout and no, you have to pay 36 euros. Also, I wanted to mention that because I got the earrings instead of the necklace, I just decided to reach out to Crescent Treasures and kind of give them that information and see how they would respond. Okay, so just based on how they responded to me, I don't think the customer service is very good. First of all, they didn't even seem to read my message because I said, okay, I received the order. However, one of the items was incorrect. The response I got was, thank you for your email. Please, can you choose 4 free products? Kind regards. And the way that it was written didn't seem like it was constructed properly. So I highly doubt that this company is based in the UK at all, because people in the UK would have a better command of English. I'm assuming again that this company is actually based in China, just happened to rent out a post office box in the UK, and I have no way to verify this, but this is just what I think. So I clarified again. I said, I think you misunderstood me. I already chose my products, ordered them, it was delivered, but one of the items was wrong. And then they replied to me saying, thank you for your clarification. Celine, which was the necklace that I ordered, it is out of stock. Kind regards. Because they said it was out of stock, I just decided to go on the website and see if it was really out of stock. And on their website, at least at the time that I visited the website, which was right after I received the email, the item was not out of stock. So I don't know what's going on there. And if I was a full paying customer, if I received this kind of customer service, if I received this kind of packaging, and if I was paying these prices for these particular pieces, I would not be happy whatsoever. So the reason why I'm so chill is because I already knew what I was getting myself into, and also I only had to pay 36 euros in shipping. If I had liked none of the items, I guess I would just chalk it up to, oh well, I took the risk, and there's not, I mean, I can't complain because I decided to take the risk. At least I would have some content to film, because that was also one of my intentions. And so hopefully my experience has enlightened you in some way. I don't recommend that you go onto Crescent Treasure's website and buy anything if in fact their customer service is this poor for paying customers. I think you will be extremely upset and disappointed if you ended up getting the wrong product or whatever. So I think part of the luxe pricing for a lot of these brands is, number one, some sort of trendy kind of stylish designs that are a little bit more modern, a little bit more edgy. And another point would be for the customer service, the packaging, the general experience. So all encompassing, the experience of ordering from Crescent Treasures was definitely not worth the pricing, in my opinion. The actual product itself, I can't say either way. Some people thought it was worth very, very little. Some people said that it seemed worth the actual prices that were stated on the website. Just based on going on Pandora's website, going on another Lovisa's website, they had kind of similar products, but one was a little bit more, technically valuable because it was gold-plated sterling silver, where the other one was gold-plated metal alloy. But the gold-plated metal alloy from Pandora was priced at twice the amount as the gold-plated sterling silver piece from Lovisa. So I don't know. In terms of the quality of actual jewelry, goodness knows what these actually are worth. Also, I think there is something to be said about the ethical concerns of where jewelry comes from, and the way that the materials are mined, the way the materials are sourced, and if there is fair trade involved. So yeah, I don't know. The Crescent Treasures, a company in China, I don't know what their practices are, but I really don't know if it is realistic to say that we could actually really know, if brands are ethical, because they can just put it on their website and say they are, or tell their audience what they stand for. But technically, when you do go down the supply chain, there is always going to be someone exploited, in my opinion, unless you buy from someone that owns the land that the materials are sourced from, does the mining themselves, and creates a thing from start to finish. I don't know how that's possible. So that's really, really a shame. But this is the reality of this world. This is the reality of a capitalist society. It's painful to think about. It's uncomfortable to think about. But realistically, I think we need to be aware of that. And I think, and now I'm going to be a bit preachy, I think if you want to rectify these issues, I don't realistically know if the brands that we choose to support really would make a significant impact. I would suggest that people look into avenues in which, you know, you would be donating to organizations that work specifically with the affected group. And I have a video on what I think about cruelty-free makeup. If you're interested in that, I'll link it down below. I talk in that video about an organization that is working actively with the Chinese government to end animal testing. For me, I think that's a more practical and realistic way to go about curbing the use of animal testing for cosmetics at all, because China's the last country that does it. If they shut it down, if they stop doing it, then everything is going to be cruelty-free. That's just some information out there for you to look up and look into. And if you have any opinions about it, please let me know in the comments below what you think. I would be really glad to hear what you have to say. So that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed, and ciao for now.